We've waited so long for this. Months and months, even over an entire year, for this one specific feature. The feature that was brushed off by the entire community, cast away and forgotten. Sort of like a pirate with a life-threatening disease, unable to be cured with the limited technology of the 1600s. Walk the plank, they said. Go ahead and die. And don't take us with you. But unlike those pirates from 700 years ago, we have the privilege of a second chance. Today is an incredible day. I have the privilege of showing you this update firsthand, but I need to give you some context first. 1 year ago, the strongest battlegrounds received a new feature that was revolutionary, but the entire player base just forgot about it and acted like it never existed. They all seemingly forgot the day that they were given the ability to consume the most nutritious, luscious, and incredible plant that surrounded them: grass. Merely touching it has so many benefits that would have made them better at the game, but they just ignored it, like the fools they were. It's the best source of vitamin D, since the sun in this game is actually fake. It may be a surprise to you, but the reason you've been having bad days, where you don't perform to the best of your ability, is because you lack vitamin D. You get vitamin D from the sun, and you can't get vitamin D from a fake sun. This sun is actually a cluster of drones sent from New Jersey to indoctrinate the youth into believing that the sun actually exists. The drones are being operated by the shadow government to spy on us and our friends so they can collect our data and send it to the mothership. Anyways, this update is insane. For the longest time, we've only been able to consume normal grass. It does have incredible health benefits, but there are plants out there that offer even more. I am so very pleased to announce that multiple different types of grass have been introduced to the game. Let's go through all of them and explain their health benefits. First, we have lemongrass, or cymbopogon, as it's known in the scientific world. Contrary to what you might think, this grass does not taste like lemons. This specific species of grass contains many beneficial factors that don't directly involve health, but they do have a great effect on hygiene and safety. This grass contains a certain chemical that's used in many soaps, and rubbing it on yourself can help you smell better. There are no showers in the strongest battlegrounds, so cleaning yourself is going to make you stand out. When you stink, not many people are going to want to fight you. They would rather die. Lemongrass is also used as an insect repellent. You may not have noticed them, but the strongest battlegrounds is filled with many insects that can be deterred with a simple dosage of lemongrass taped to your back. The next species of grass that was introduced is Napier grass, or Cenchrus purpurus. This species is special because it doesn't require much water to thrive, and it acts as a good source of food. In many countries, it's used to feed cattle, so I don't see why it can't be used to feed us. I've heard of many players passing out due to lack of energy, which can only be explained from their prolonged sitting periods without eating. They play the game too much and prioritize leisure over sustenance, which could eventually lead to death. This species also prevents the degradation and erosion of soil, so having it around means that the other types of grass can continue to thrive and prosper. The third and final new type of grass to be added to the strongest battlegrounds is wheat. Yes, wheat is a species of grass. We can use it to create food items that players may prefer over the other types of grass. Bread, flour, anything that starts with a dough base can be created in the strongest battlegrounds, all thanks to the addition of wheat. Harvesting it will be easy thanks to the various characters that use swords, such as Atomic Samurai and Sonic. Characters like Genos can get rid of the waste with an incinerator, actively contributing to carbon emissions, which will eventually kill us all, including the shadow government. Once the players learn of economics and trade, we can start to think outside the box and actively trade amongst ourselves. We will eventually elect a leader, and then be conquered by the resistance in the next century. The process will repeat until we eventually reach the climax of the strongest society, and then the shadow government will step in to put a stop to their experiment before it gets out of their control.